vile little piece of crap.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
So, can you hear me? I don't know if you can comment on YouTube, but I know you can comment on Telegram. Should be able to hear me. No? Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, maybe? Ah, good. Okay, so quick rundown. The game is really weird. All right, in the coolest way. The lead character is this woman up front. Her name's Jessie Fennin or something. I can't remember her last name. And she goes to investigate her brother going missing. And she has this like voice in her head, but it never like really speaks. It just kind of guides her. And oh, cool! You can comment on screen. That's much more convenient. I can put my phone down. So this building that she's in, huge complex, is called the Oldest House, and it's like this this space where many different dimensions are sort of overlaid. And when she shows up at this office, she finds out that everything has basically gone to crap, and she really shouldn't have even been able to get in the building. The building is basically psychically protected so that unless you know exactly what you're looking for, you don't notice it, even though it's in the middle of New York. Then on top of that, none of the security is where they're supposed to be. Everything's all just in disarray. And she finally works her way to the director's office, which is who she came there to confront about her brother. And it very obviously appears that the director has shot himself in the head. And she goes to pick up this weird gun that the director shot himself with. and all of a sudden becomes like telepathically linked together with the building and the weapon, and it's just really weird. But basically, there are these objects of power. The service weapon, her gun, is one of them. Historically, it was Excalibur and a bunch of other mythological weapons. And then you find other objects of power, and you have to clean them from the hiss. The hiss is this evil force. Basically, it's Sitra Achra. They just aren't naming things according to Kabbalah. But like, this game has so much stuff that is like really like layered from Kabbalah, and it's really interesting. That's why I'm playing it, even though the graphics are meh. They're not terrible, but they're definitely not great. But and the gameplay, it's not bad, but like, I don't know, when movements are like this rigid, I don't know, it just turns me off to a game. But right now I have to repair things in the power plant. She has all kinds of crazy telepathic powers at this point. Well, telekinetic, not telepathic. Most of the staff, if you notice, like this sort of weird vest this guy's wearing, or woman, I can't tell. Guy, I think. That protects them from being possessed by the hiss. And if they're not wearing that, then they're very liable to just become completely afflicted by the hiss. And these little setups are called control nodes. And basically, she has to take them over, and then they become a fast travel point. It also transforms the area, usually, but that didn't seem to do what it usually does. Everything stayed the same. That's new. That's alright. This link will still be up. Hi, Bach. Did you catch any of that combat? Yay? No? Check this out.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Oh, I was asking if you caught any of the combat from earlier. Before you had to log off. Yeah, I know, there's a delay. That's alright, there's plenty of it now. Good times. Oh, there we are. Oh, not good. Ah! Yeah, I'm about to die. So when they die, they leave these little fragments, which heal you. Who are these guys? I legit don't know. We just call them hits. And that sort of weird thing that's going on right in the center of the screen, that is the good telepathic force, which the game sort of indicates is me as the player. So like whoever the player is this extra dimensional guide for the character. Which, so there you go. That's what happens when you cleanse a node, control node. It sort of restores the building to a more normal appearance. So I still don't know why. They are just an invasive, evil, psycho-spiritual force. Yeah, exactly. Except she clearly knows that it's not her. Like, it's not herself. It's more like an Ibor. Righteous spirit. Possessing her and guiding her along the way. Like, and that's the way I came in. That's not the right way. I'm supposed to burn garbage here. I'm assuming...
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Not sure if that's what he meant, but I kind of hope so. Missions. Good. Switch back over to this trash one for right now. Okay, maybe that's not what he meant.
some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Registered correctly that time. No, not those.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered the Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses.
Well, that sounds bad.
Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording
Doesn't sound terribly wise.
I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Okay, that's some pagan occultism right there. The building is the headquarters for the Federal Bureau of Control. Thus the name of the game, Control. Like I said earlier, it's called the oldest house. And it is not a natural building at all. It's multi-dimensional and shifts form as needed. There's they investigate paranormal objects of power in particular, and also paranormal occurrences in the country, well, the world actually, but there's no actual like connection to any of that actually happening in the game. It's just mentioned in documents and stuff that you find. Oh. I need to find... so the janitor, who seems to be a mystical force of his own, as funny as that sounds, he told me to burn the garbage in the in this area. Whoops, didn't mean to take a chunk of the wall. Kinda meant to see if this will count. So anyway, he told me to burn all the garbage, and I am pretty sure. See, gameplay crap. Nope, that one didn't count. I'm pretty sure that this is actually hurting this evil entity, and I'm probably gonna have something like crazy to fight here after a bit. Not sure though. I'm one of those people that reads every little thing that I find in every game. It fleshes the game out and makes it more interesting and real. Alright, so I know has to be... or biohazard waste somewhere. Unless that first one I threw that didn't register is the problem. That would stink. Kinda looking that way. Nope, regular barrels. What the crap? Maybe from over there. Well, this is quite frustrating at this point. Yeah, and that music sort of sounds like the voice of the janitor. Yeah, no, those don't count. Hey, there it is. How close to the furnace can I get? Whoa! Too close. Still short. I don't know. I think maybe I have to jump over there. Ugh. I hate using this ability. That did not go the way I wanted at all. There was a very negative situation in my life where I had to hide in the basement behind a furnace for an entire evening. There's gotta be something. Oh. Doy. The next barrel is right there. I just have to reach up and grab it. Thank you, come again.
That's all of them.
Hey! No big boss. No cool event. Like, really? That's just the end of that mission? Whatever. That's weak. Okay. So, back to repairing the power plant. Coolant pumps. Uh-huh. this is the most organic any part of this game has looked so far. Oh, lovely.
Just hold together a little longer.
Yeah. You can tell I'm really... Last thing we need is the whole place collapsing on us. What in the world? Being that this weapon is basically Excalibur reimagined, reorganized into a gun, it regenerates ammo. I was kind of hoping I could pick up that barrel or that boulder. So I don't know if you heard me earlier, but all those little sort of shiny things are actually like little life sparks, and that's how you regenerate life. So if you don't kill stuff, you don't regenerate. Kind of Soul Reaver-ish. Not that I've played that game in forever. I kind of like listening to the weird background noise because it fits the actual ambiance of the game itself.
Grow. Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
Keeping things from overheating. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I can't go that way anymore. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was the janitor. Telling me that the place has gone to shit and I need to fix it. Fast. Each one of these is going to activate a bunch of switches. Oh man, this thing has like no damage at range. Clog compliance, or complaints, my bad. Gross blockage down water systems. What the F is it, and where does it keep coming from? Sounds like the, one of the drains at the restaurant that we had to seal up. bet that won't open it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure what direction I just got shot at from. I think that was the last one until I pressed the last part. Nope. Where are you shooting at me from?
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that. He is very clever. He is trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his the fish trap.
So I have to deal with the clog. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's whatever's back here. Seems to get more disgusting back here. Oh yeah. You know what? I don't remember, to be honest.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Sentient clog. Yeah, that's pretty gross. I feel like he might have. I kind of vaguely remember that. Okay, so that is still not done. However, my life is a bit low, so I'm gonna go gather some sparks I didn't collect earlier. Yeah, I remember them fighting. But I don't remember a whole lot about it. I'm not one of those people that watches movies often. Like, once I've seen a movie, I won't watch it again most of the time. Oh no, you're cool. I just... Yeah, of course he can. Any of the angels can be defeated if they try to act on their own. It's just like any prophet. any righteous person, any righteous being whatsoever. As soon as they try to work outside of the actual direct will of God, they become vulnerable. Grossness too. I mean, I do watch a significant amount of movies. Oh, what? But I don't rewatch things. Like most people I know, find something that they really enjoy, and then they'll watch it over and over and over and over again. And I am super. I'm not like that by any means, and to a pretty strong degree, I'm even against it. I try to discourage people from doing it. For me, it's just there's too much content, and I think it's really silly that people get so used to watching the same things over and over again, and it's an inconceivable amount of content, you know, people actually like get into and check out. And it's true that watching over, in fact, learn something new every time you watch it. Like, kind of watching things. I rewatch things. It's usually after I haven't seen like many years, 5, 6. So it's a me thing. It's not the rewatch things. Watching all the Matrix stuff soon, just because of Tovia's group, which I've known about for years and just never really got into. Sorry, bad bandwidth. Pause it. This will probably make it through. Waiting for the delayed response. Nothing? Huh. Hey, look, I got the crap demon. Nice. Hello, telephone. Paris over there being ridiculous about her voice.
We need to hurry.
And
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
part. What? Way up there. Get up there. Oh. Everyone fulfill their purpose. Ultimate. That is also balanced out with their free will. So, if they choose, they don't do it with God, that's what they get. Fulfillment of purpose. Got him. Well, that was exciting. Get up the stairs. No, they have no idea what the hiss is. She nicknamed it that, actually, and it just kind of stuck. Fascinated, considering that I just got this game like yesterday, and like I keep expressing my thoughts on Satan basically being a hissing cat or a hissing snake, like throwing a tantrum. Oh, I can't get in there. See all those people floating? Yeah, they're by the hiss. She's tried to cleanse in the same way she cleansed the control nodes. Gotcha. But that has not worked. Instead, the cleansing tears them apart. Oh. The combat system is pretty decent as far as if you don't keep moving and you stir and aim pretty well, you're likely to get killed. Change this. Improve weapon damage. Straight up damage boost. Fire. Improve damage when health is low. I really don't need that one. I can get rid of those. That too. So there is a construction system in the game, kind of like a crafting system. It's a little weird, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. But this is only the second time I've played. I played it for a couple hours yesterday. What do you think? Just a 15% straight damage boost, or a 30% damage against armor? Hey Nicholas, I'm asking for feedback, bro. What do you think? Should I go with the armor plus 30% damage to armor, or should I go with the plus 15% damage period? What do you think I should go with? The plus 15% damage mod, or the plus 30% damage to armor mod? To be fair, I've only recently started seeing armored creatures. Yeah, I was thinking the armor one too. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, new stuff. Lower dodge. Lower launch. Better health recovery. I'm gonna go with better health recovery. Oh, cool. I got yet another countermeasure. countermeasures. These are basically side quests, the board countermeasures. Yay, another dodge thing. Alright. Kill haste guards. Spin maneuvers. Service weapon spin mode. Yep, that's what I've got active now. Oh, that's cool. Can you see how the weapon is like spinning? That's real neat. Oh! Okay. Neat, neat, neat. I dig it, I dig it. Some random guy. I almost forgot what else I have to do. Energy converters. That way. One thing I really like about this game. Ah, what? That's the first time something has been so blurry I couldn't read it. Everything that I've looked at, like up close, I've been able to read until now. Lame. No, not coolant pumps. Cool. Oh yeah, that was something else. Whenever they have explosive weapons, I can actually grab their grenades or their rockets and throw them back at them using the telekinesis. I just unlocked that like before you got on here. It's the first time I've actually gotten to use it. Energy converters. That's what I'm looking for.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Yeah, sorry you kind of joined in on watching the game from a what I was saying was, sorry you joined in on watching this when it was in such a sort of mundane, plotless part of the game. My TV is about to shut itself off because it never recognizes the PlayStation when it's on. Hang on. Alright, cool. Oh, another control node. So this room is kind of the weirdness that I was talking about. Oh, nope, nope, damaging me. Control point. It's another one without any major transformations.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
Yes. Throw things at lights. Exactly. Oh, hello there. To take out the floating possessed people. I just prefer to, on account of the fact that sometimes they drop down into combat. I will tell you one thing, the game definitely picked up in intensity. Started off pretty slow, although there was a lot more information at the very beginning. Sort of a crash course on the bare minimum of what's going on to sort of plug you in. Got him. Oh, change in music. Must have been the last dude. Although I really don't like these floaters. your corpse. Way up there. I have a feeling I'm nearing another boss here soon. Oh. That was unpleasant. The old jerk actually got me. Rapid fire headshots. Okay. Also, referring to a comment you made earlier, I am completely content with the combat being exactly where it's at. I might not be taking a whole lot of damage. I prefer not dying. I don't like having to respawn. Whose parents told them to put food under their beds?
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Cool sauce. Oh. Yeah. There's entire rituals laid out in some of the more obscure Maseh Bereshit works of creation type writings of Kabbalah about how to determine whether or not your oh, is that where I am on? How to determine whether or not you're actually infested with demons or other dark spirits or not. Most people take them as a joke. I don't, because I've had way too many weird experiences that fall under the category of paranormal or supernatural. So, however, I do think that there's an interesting ruling that I believe it was the Rambam gave about the subject, which was basically that if you put significant faith into these forces, then they are empowered by your faith. If you don't, then they have little to no effect. The plus side of acknowledging them is access to that level of reality that they're from, this psycho-spiritual realm of Yetzirah. Ordinarily, people are only aware of that realm in dreams, and if they have a very active fantasy life, then also in their imagination. But for the mystic, these are not imagination, they're fully real, and they're to be understood according to their type and their level. So I kind of tend to think that it's more advantageous to believe and learn to handle than to dismiss and ignore. But that's just me. Oh crap. This is not going well. This one's gonna change things. There you go. Good cleansing.
To protect them. Forces contained. A lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
So that
This
voice.
is what we came here to do.
That is Trench. That's the previous director that she came in, having blown his own head off. His spirit is still present and communicates with her through the hotline, which is another object of power. Well, that's different.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Much unlocked, finally. Everything's for now. teleport back to the executive area. What is this about? That's the one I'm at, isn't it? Now the game got me all confused. Yeah, that's where I am. Pointless.
A lot of these questions can be answered. Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in, a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But One was P6, referring to a prime
How are you,
candidate for a
Maury?
potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the His first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Okay, well, that was interesting. I'm ending the broadcast, by the way. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm done anyway. I don't like playing for, like, way too long.